going right at Jaylen Brown in the low block.
Brown dishes to the corner and around the horn, a wide open three for Jason Tatum, and you cannot give the Celtics open looks from downtown. Celtics are number 2 in the NBA in rebound, and they really get after it on the glass. Brown spins, Brown throws it down.
But you can see what the Celtics are trying to do there. They're trying to get Malachi Branham in these mismatches.
Victor again for 3. Wembanyama knocks it down, and the Spurs even it up at 5.
I mean, we wouldn't have seen that pass 2 weeks ago. It's a great find from Julian Champagnie.
And Derek comes right back and hits 3 more, and the Celtics have knocked down 3 of their first 4 from downtown. Jeremy underneath brings down the rebound. Sohan pushing the pace here for the Spurs. Again, Victor all on alone, attended, and Victor knocks down yet his second three-pointer. Spurs bringing Sandro Mamukelashvili in for the first time.
Yeah, it's nice to see Sandro out there getting some quality minutes.
Fadeaway jumper is good for Jaylen Brown.
Devin Vassell too far out on the floor. Devin just takes up the space, goes right to that floor.
And then Cornette off the lob from Derek White puts it down, and he's got 4 off the bench. Vassell's got 6, crosses up his old teammate, scoops it up with the right hand, count the basket and the foul. Jaylen Brown dribbles it off his foot right into the hands of Cedi Osman.
He's out of control there.
And Trey Jones going up against Porzingis using his body. 41% for the season. Blake Wesley. Sandro Mamukelashvili on its way. Got it. Blake Wesley running along the baseline here. Looking for some help. Back to Cedi Osman. Cedi into the body of Luke Cornette. Able to put it up and in. Puts it up and in.
He stops on a dime. Gets Cedi going to the opposite side of the rim.
Oh, indeed. Victor. The reverse slam over Luke Cornette. Inbound, and so the Spurs get it right back. And Victor catch and shoot. Puts it in. 5 unanswered for Wemby. The Spurs back to within 9. Doug back out to Victor. It's Horford on skates. Victor knocks it down.
Wow, how about that? Even out for Horford.
How about the 3? Gives it up to Al Horford. Skip pass across. Pritchard in the paint. Drops it off. Cornette. Wow, that was pretty. Underneath Victor. Lays it up and in. It's going to end up in your lap.
Right.
Sohan along the baseline. He gets fancy as well, going with the reverse. And Joe Mazzulla not happy with the defense.
Right down the middle of the paint. He's rewarded.
Jaylen Brown tried to get really fancy that time. Spurs do a good job defending. Lead pass ahead. Malachi. White gives it up. Tatum for 3.
Again, you got to be together. And if you're the guy tasked with guarding Jason Tatum, so there's not much you can do about it. All you can really do there is not foul.
Sohan cans the 3 at the other end. Jeremy gives it up. Manu goes up with a right hand for 2. Branham, Trey, Sohan, back to Malachi. Just before the buzzer, Malachi hits the string. Start of the second half. As the Spurs down by 12 and now by 14 as Jaylen Brown gets into the rebound. Brown. Now he pulls up over Jeremy Sohan, and Jaylen Brown now wants to get involved in the action. Sohan barely grazed the iron with that shot, then Jeremy doesn't get back as Derek White leaks out with a dunk. Porzingis. Jaylen Brown on the baseline. That's Jeremy Sohan with the hammer. Tatum, another 3. One off the back iron, and off Horford into Victor. He's ahead of the pack. He just puts it over Derek White's head, and he throws it down. Kristaps Porzingis.
But again, when Victor has the ball, all eyes are on him, so you start making cuts, and he's going to reward you.
Spot start tonight. He's got 7 points. Malachi for 3. Victor with a putback with some authority. Champagnie brings down the rebound and throws it away. Brown read the passing lane, and Derek White with the finish at the other end. Of course, that series was Derek's coming out party. Not only with the dunk as Porzingis puts it down there, but and of course had the 30-point performance here at the then known as the AT&T Center. Another turnover by the Spurs, another dunk for the Celtics. It's becoming showtime for all the wrong reasons. He's 1 for 2 at the line on that trip. Tatum, another 3. 5th of the night for Tatum. Him and Brown each over 20 points tonight. Jason Tatum, who averages 23 in his career against the Spurs, has 25. Cedi Osman's first three of the night. Final seconds here of the third quarter, and Pritchard beats the buzzer.
Of course. I mean, they're just so comfortable and confident right now.
Hauser coming off the screen, handing it off to Luke Cornett. Back to Sam Hauser, 9 to shoot. Pritchard attacking, gets free, lays it up for 2.
And so if there are any double teams or any kind of mismatches, they're going to create shots for you.
Nice job by Victor to save it, but he saves it right to O'Shea Brissett, who'll get an and-1 opportunity. Cornett, the handoff, Peyton Pritchard. Throwing it up for Luke Cornett, and that's 3 times he's gotten that action tonight.
Exactly. I mean, you have Cornett catching lobs.
Cedi Osman, Trey Jones, and Vassell now into the paint. Will ball fake, splits through the defense, puts it in, and gets one more at the line.
Had to work so hard for that bucket.
The championship medal, whatever you want to call it, of the Celtics, it came through here in the second half.
Right. No question. I mean,
Luke Cornett, you've done enough tonight.
Right, I was about to say.
Devontae Graham will get an and-1 at the other end.
Pritchard. Well, what a luxury to have your...
Joe Mazzulla has completely emptied his bench now. The last guy on the bench, Neemias Queta, in the game for the first time, and Dominic Barlow greets him with a dunk.
That's just a terrific setup from Mommy.
Pritchard gives it up to Banton. Lamar Stevens in the corner. Underneath to Queta, and he'll get an and-1. It's kind of the story of the night for the Spurs. They're 11 of 40 from downtown in this game as Lamar Stevens takes it in the paint for 2. NBA record 28-game losing streak last night. About to go on a 4-game trip to the West Coast. 24-101 the final as the Spurs drop the last game of 2023. And the